Harley Quinn. Nice to meet you. Now, hope you don't mind, but got a couple questions for you. I'm a little out of practice. Been living the crime life. You know how it goes, but I used to be a doctor once upon a time. Alright, so these are my questions. No, not Mr. J. That's old news. I'm doing these questions for Ivy. You heard of her? Yeah. Doing her a favor. Alright, so let's start with your name. Okay. And how do you feel about that? I know. It's a kind of crappy name. Sorry. Alright. We'll put an X by that. Okay. When was you born? Alright. So, you're not too old. You still got a lot of life left. Don't worry, you might think you're going one path like me and Mr. J, then you find a way better path. Don't give up hope now. I mean, I know the current situation isn't ideal, but alright, you understand. Alright, so your name and your birthday. Have you ever killed a houseplant? These are very serious questions for Ivy. Okay. I mean, accidents happen. She's trying to get me in with the whole green thumb thing, but I don't know. Okay. How long have you worked here? And are you aware that this company is really bad for the environment? That's the whole spiel, right? I mean, look at me. I got dropped into a vault of different poisons and concoctions, and I'm a little crazy. So, keep that in mind. Okay, what else? Here we go. Okay. Does you do anything to reduce your carbon footprint? Now me, I don't do straws no more. I know that's a little thing, but I always have to have my caramel macchiato iced, so I just bought my own straw. Can you believe that they've been selling Harley Quinn straws around Gotham? I feel like a celebrity. Okay. Alright, let me see. Try. Do you do anything like carpool or anything? Right. Do you live in a house or an apartment? Okay. You know, she could totally recommend some like good air cleaning plans if you like. I mean, I know we're kind of holding you hostage right now, but she means well, so yeah. Okay, and I really don't want to kill you. I mean, you're not really the person we're going after, and I did so much killing with Mr. J. I just kind of over it. Unless that happens to be a good one, but you're not one of those. You seem real nice. Okay. Now your boss, got any scoop on him? Clearly not helping Gotham at all. Any inside info? I mean, you work pretty closely with him, right? Oh, really? And when was that? Okay. So, pretty serious. Can I ask? You seem a little down, a little blue. It's not just 'cause I got you held hostage, is it? Oh, good. I would hate to think that I was bringing your mood down, but are you all right? Are you struggling? I'm so sorry. It's just habit. I used to help people. Well, you're nothing like the crazies that I used to work with. No, that's where I met Mr. J. I should really call him Joker, but old habits die hard. As long as you're not crazy enough to be in Arkham, you probably don't need my services. But I just thought I'd ask, make sure that you're doing okay. Times are hard here in Gotham. Sometimes the life of crime is the best way. Oh, don't worry about Batsy. Okay. I mean, if he did his job right, would there really be this many villains in Gotham? You know what I'm saying? Okay. I'm glad we can share that joke. Okay. No, but really, you'd think that Gotham PD would kind of get him to up his game a little bit. Although, the crime rate does keep the apartment prices down, right? You're welcome. Of course. Okay, now got your boss. Now, the partners in the business. Have you heard anything about the partners in the business? Uh-huh. Okay. Gotcha. No, that's fine. Gotcha. Mm-hmm. Okay. Good. Gotcha. No, it shouldn't be that much longer. Just, Ivy's doing a couple things downstairs, but I'll untie you before I go. You can kind of make a break for it. She won't care. Like I said, you're not the main target here. Okay, so. Just making note of your appearance so that. Is there other assistants? I figured this big of a company is gonna have a lot of employees. But I'll mark you down as a nice one. Okay. Alright, so let me just put this down. As I promised, let me just take a peek here. Oh yeah, it looks like she's almost done here. That's real good news for you. You get to go home. I'm sure you want to go home. Like, who wants to stay at this job? I will say that the life of crime, a little bit more exciting than just working in Arkham every day. Gets a little boring. Alright, so let me untie you. Okay, you just hold still. Hold still for me. Perfect. Good. Almost there. And before I loosen this, you gotta promise you're not gonna try to, like, hit me or something. Okay, I'm just making sure I got a pretty hard punch when I want to. And of course, my favorite. Some people prefer a wide range of weapons. I think the bat does the trick. Would you agree? Alright, honey. You're loose. You can go ahead and scurry away. Run for your life. But, like I said, me and Ivy, we're not interested in you. You can just go home. I mean, if you want a calmer life, you might want to move out of Gotham. Well, I don't know. I've heard some people move to Metropolis, but then there's a different type of problem there, right? Like, higher up problem. Alright. You. Shoo now. Run away.
As always, lovelies, thank you to my amazing patrons over on Patreon for supporting my channel. Thank you to Dave, Liz, Ian, Inconcision, Jordan, Matt, WDB33, Charlotte, Nick, Amy, Andrew, Chris, Fender, Laura, Mariah, Richie, Sarah, and Sarah. Thank you so much, lovelies.